Hey kiddos, I've got some free time and I've really been wanting to crochet this for like a while now, and it's actually a pretty simple pattern, so this should be quick, and I'm really excited to share it because it's like sustainable and environmentalism too, which is awesome. So I'm gonna show you how to make a crochet market bag. I'm so excited about this. This is so cool. So I'm really smart and I already started this row, but basically this progression is just chain 5, skip 2 stitches. So you can see here that the slip stitch is in this one stitch right here, and then you're skipping 2 stitches. You don't put anything in these. You go to the third one and you create another slip stitch, and then you can see you have the 2 stitches underneath your loop now. So go through and do that the whole way through the row. So typically you want like 2 stitches here, obviously, because then it like completes the row, but we don't have that. So what we're going to do instead is actually chain 3 is what you're going to do instead. And you're going to do a double crochet stitch at the first stitch of the row. And is your double crochet. Right here you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slip stitch into the loop, not the stitch, the loop, and repeat. Chain 5, slip stitch into the loop, go all the way through to the end. Once you're at the end of the second row and you've gotten back to where this fun little mess of stuff is, actually all you have to do is slip stitch into, I guess you can do, I would say probably go into the stitch actually. And then this time you're going to chain 5, slip stitch, and then chain 2, slip stitch. That's what you do for the rest of the row, is just chain 2, slip stitch into the loop. Okay, so you're at the end of your row that's leading into the single crochet row. You're going to chain 2 and slip stitch into the final loop, which is like this weird looking one that you had at the beginning because it's not quite in the right spot, but that's okay. It'll end up looking okay. You will have this little thing, and if it bothers you a lot, I'm sorry. Now you're just going to single crochet for 2 rows. Alright, so I'm at the last row now. Once you've done your middle part and gotten it as long as you want, you just do another 2 rows of single crochet, and then you're doing 2 rows of this, and then the preparing for single crochet that you did here. And then after that I did 1 more row of single crochet. But this last row is going to be a little bit different because we're going to add a hook, I guess you could say, so that this can also be a hanging basket. So pay attention. So you're going to chain 5, you're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, go in here, and single crochet. And then you're going to single crochet around the rest. Meet you at the end of the row. Alright, so once you've gotten that one done, you're back at this little hook. You're going to slip stitch into the first loop of the hook, then chain 1, and single crochet into here, and then just single crochet for the rest of the row. When you get to the end of this row, slip stitch into the first stitch. Okay. So you finished up here, you've done your little single crochet to smooth that out. We're going to, cast off, finish up this piece. I like to weave this in here like this so that it almost looks like the stitch is unbroken. What we're going to do is take our loop of yarn, So you're going to be weaving through like every other stitch in the first single crochet row at the top. So once you've woven that all through, you can cinch it up like this. I have it so that it cinches right across from the hook. Then you can just like drop a mango in that baby or whatever fruit you want, and it's pretty sturdy.